Rightio, this last video really is just about how you might be able to develop some kind of design. So remember, you're trying to create as close to your design as possible. I'm just going to do a simple one to start off with. So imagine that we have a box, and I'm going to make that a wee bit bigger, and I want this box to actually be hollow. So if I could copy, Control C, and then paste, it's now created a copy of it. And if I grab the corner of it and keep my finger on shift and slowly move in, it's made it a wee bit smaller. And I might change that small one to a hole, because I'm going to put it in here. In fact, I'll put it there like that. Just have a wee look. Yep, that's fine. So I've stuck a hole inside this solid. Now remember, if I deselect, I'm going to select the hole, finger on shift, select the box and group it together. And now that's created sort of some kind of hollow in there. I might stick a wee piece on the edge here. So this can be where the dog can have a wee bit of a run during the day out here. I also want this to be hollow, and I'm going to, you can overlap things a little bit like that. I'll stretch it out, and I'll make sure that it's tall enough that it goes through there. So what this is now going to do is it's going to cut out a little bit out of this box over here, and it's also probably going to create a door for us. I'll stretch that out a little bit further. So I'm going to select this, select that, select the box, group it all together, and what that's done now is create a little area where the dog can go out and run around. We may want to put a roof on here, so as we go through on the right hand side here, you'll see it actually is a roof. Now with this one, I'm going to stretch it out so that it goes right over the whole thing, and it might need to be a wee bit wider, and then I'm going to lift it up off the ground. See how I chose the cone in order to lift it up, and then I can shift it over, and I probably need to make it a wee bit bigger. There we go. Alright, so, and that's well truly out. There we go. Now that's sitting over the top. The last thing I might want to do here is I might just put a thin sort of barrier at the front, just in there, and if I want to I can select the whole lot and I can group it all together, and that will change it all to the same color. If you ever want to change the color, I think if you keep your finger pressed down on solid, you can choose different colors, okay, but we're not too worried about the colors. So good luck with this. Essentially you're just trying to add and subtract. If you are trying to create shapes and things like that, then sometimes it's about adding some of these together. So I might group that one and group that one together, and it creates a shape that I might be able to use somehow. So just join things together and take them away. Good luck, and hopefully you come up with a design. If you finish your design, then you might want to think about trying to take some snapshots of it. The way you do that, up in the top left corner, click on Tinkercad. It'll take you back to this main screen here, and rather than clicking on Tinker This, if you just click in the middle here, it'll come up with a preview of your project. And if I just come down a tiny bit down here, you'll see View in 3D. I don't know why that's on there. We'll get rid of that. Sorry, we'll go there, View in 3D, and this allows us to actually have a wee look around our design. And what we might do is try and take some snapshots, either with there's a thing called a snipping tool. You might know how to get hold of that. You could talk to Mr. Mullen, or see if you can find it, and that takes a snapshot of that view. The other way to do it is to press print screen on your laptop. So there's a little bit thing there that says PRTSC, print screen, and that'll take a snapshot of your screen. Good luck.